for slaves to get the study. Booker T. Washington grew up to become one of the foremost African American leaders on the late 19th and early 20th centuries. So he became the leader in the past. He was the founder of Tuskegee University. That's why university name, and he was the founder of that university. So actually, dear student, in this chapter, we are going to study about Booker T. Washington, how he survived and how he did study and how they got freedom from slavery. So let's start the chapter. From this line, we are going to start. From the time that I can remember having any thoughts about anything, I recall that I had an intense longing to learn to read. So Booker T. Washington is telling about his past when he was young. So he says that when he was very young, so he had one desire, he wanted to learn to read and write. Means he wanted to get education. Next line. Soon after we got settled in some manner in our new cabin in West Virginia, I persuaded my mother to get hold of a book for me. So when they got freedom from slavery and they settled in the new cabin in West Virginia, so he said to his mother to arrange a book for him because he wanted to study. However, where she got it, I don't know. But in some way, she procured an old copy of Webster's blue black spelling book, which contained the alphabet. So in these lines, author says that I don't know how my mother arranged the book, and that was the book of alphabet. So she helped to arrange the book. I began at once to devour this book, and I think that it was the first one I ever had in my hands. So in these line, author says that as I got the book, I started learning this, and it was the first book which I held in my hand. He is saying like that, right, students? So some difficult words are there. Let's understand these words with their meanings. First is intense longing, great urge, means किसी चीज को पाने की बहुत ज्यादा इच्छा होना. Next, persuaded means made her change her mind by giving a good reason. किसी को कोई काम करने के लिए मनाना, उसके लिए कोई अच्छा रीजन देना, इसलिए उसको उस काम करने के लिए मनाना. Procured means obtained with efforts, means कोई चीज attain करना, प्राप्त करना, परिश्रम कर कर, कुछ मेहनत कर कर. Next, devour means read quickly and eagerly. किस चीज को quickly और eagerly यानी कि बहुत ही उत्सुकता के साथ किस चीज को पढ़ना. Right? Now please come on the next page. I had learned from somebody that the way to begin the read was to learn the alphabet. So I tried in all the ways I could think of to learn it. All of the course without a teacher, for I could find no one to teach me. So in these line, author says that somebody told me that if you want to learn how to read or how to write, so first of all, we should learn the alphabet. So with full efforts, he started learning that book. And that time, nobody was there who could teach him. Means he hadn't any teacher that time. Next line. There was not a single member of my race anywhere near us who could read, and I was too timid to approach any of the white people. In some way, within a few weeks, I mastered the greater portion of alphabet. So author says that time no one was there in my race who could teach me, who could let me know how to read. And he says that I was that time quite afraid to approach anyone, approach basically to white people or white person, because that was a black skinned person, means Booker T. Washington was a black skinned person. So that's also called Negro. So he was Negro. So he did not dare to go to any white persons to get the understanding of how to read these alphabets. So he did everything by his own efforts. Next line. In all my efforts to learn to read, my mother fully shared my ambition and sympathized with me and helped me in every way that she could, though she was not from formally educated herself. She had high ambitions of her children and a large fund of good hard common sense. So in these line, author says that I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn how to read and write. So in this matter, my mother, means author is saying that his mother helped him a lot. Even his mother was not educated. Despite it, she helped him a lot. Next line. In the midst of my struggles and longing for an education, a young colored boy who had learned to read in the state of Ohio came to Malden. Then author says that a young colored boy, means a black skinned person, came in our area in that Ohio, in the Malden. So that person knew that how to read it. So that person came in my area, in my locality. As soon as the colored people found out that he could read, a newspaper was brought, and at the close of nearly every day's work, this young man would be surrounded by a group of men and women who were anxious to hear him read the newspaper contained in the news contained in the news in the papers. So then in these line, author says that as people came to know that he can read and he can write, so everyone gathered around him. A newspaper was brought basically in the evening, and that person read the news in that newspaper, and so that's why everyone gathered around him. About this time, the idea for opening some kind of a school for the colored children in the village began to be discussed by members of the race. Since it would be the first school for Negro. Negro, I have told you, black skinned person, basically who are from the Africa. Children that had been opened in the part of the Virginia. It was, of course, to be a great and wildly exciting event. Next. So in these line, author says that after coming of that person, because that person knew that how to read and how to write, so this thought came in the mind of the Negro people that there should be a school for the children. So they thought that we would open the school for the children so that they can learn how to read and how to write. Next line. As yet no free school had been started for the colored people in that section. Hence, each family agreed to pay a certain amount per month with the understanding that the teacher who was appointed was to board around. That is, spend the day with each family. So this decision was taken that everyone got ready on this decision that a free school will be opened, but in this teacher will go to the each family and will spend one day with each family, and he or she will teach them how to read and how to write. So this process, this system is called board round. So everyone agreed on this point, right? Next line. This was not bad for teacher, for each family tried to provide the very best on the day the teacher was to be its guest. I recall that I looked forward with an anxious appetite to the teacher's day at our little cabin. So in this line, author says that like going to every home, it was not bad for a teacher because that time those families used to provide their best possibilities to that teacher. So every family was quite anxious, quite ready to welcome that teacher. The author says that I was also very excited for my teacher. Next line. All across the country, it was a whole race trying to go to school. No one was too old to make the attempt to learn, and almost no one was too young. So in this line, author says that in that time, everyone was ready for going to school, either that is old or young, it doesn't matter. So that time, everyone was ready to go to school. Next line. As fast as any kind of teachers could be found, not only were day schools filled, but night school as well. The great ambition of all people was to try to learn to read the Bible before they died. So they started finding the teachers, and they made the day school and night school also. So not only, author says that not only day schools, but also night schools filled with the students because everyone was ready to go to school, right? The old people wanted to go to school so that they can learn how to read and how to write. By this they wanted to read the bible they wanted to read before their death. That's why they started learning how to read and how to write, right? Next line. With this end in view, men and women who were 50 or 75 years old would often be found in the night school. Some day schools were formed soon after freedom, but the principal book studied in the Sunday school was spelling book. Day school, night school, Sunday school were always crowded, and often many had to be turned away for want of room. So author says that in these lines, either that is the men or women, it doesn't matter. Everyone was ready that time. So Sunday school were made, and night school were made, and day schools were made. So every type of school was full at that time. And on the Sunday school, like only principal means main book was taught there. That was spelling book. And this also author says that some students, some their like race members, they had to leave without getting the class because schools were full. They did not get the room in the school, right? Next line. The opening of the school in Kanwaha Valley, however, brought to me one of the sharpest disappointments that I ever experienced. I had been working in a salt furnace for several months. So in these line, author says that in my locality, it was became a great problem for me. I became quite disappointed because then he means author tells about his problem, what was his condition, why he became disappointed. Schools were open. He should have been happy, but he was not happy. What was the problem behind this? Now, author is going to tell us. Next page, please. And my stepfather had discovered that I had a financial value for the family. And so, when the school opened, he decided that he could not spare me from my work. I was bitterly disappointed. So, problem was this, author says in these lines, schools were opened, but I was disappointed. Why? Because author says that I worked in a salt furnace. Salt furnace means factory of salt. So He says that I was working there, and my parents, my stepfather, thought that I should not go to school because I work there and I earn the money for the family. So it is not good for them if I join the school, because if I join the school, means if author joins the school, so he will not be able to go in the factory, in the furnace. So this was the great disappointment for the author. Next line. The disappointment was made even more severe because I could see from my place of work the happy children passing to and from school mornings and afternoons. Then in these line, author says that this problem become more severe, more painful, because every day from my workplace, author says that I saw the boys going and coming for school. So that was giving me pain because author wanted to go to school, but due to working, he couldn't go. Next line. My mother tried to comfort me in all the ways she could and to help me find a way to learn. After a while, I managed to arrange some lessons at night with the teacher after the day's work was done. These night lessons were so welcome that I think I learn it more at night than the other children did during the day. So in these lines, author says that my mom helped me in this matter, and I arrange a teacher where I can learn after work, means in the night time. So he says that in night time I learn it a lot. Next line. But my boyish heart was still set upon going to the school or going to the day school, and I did not miss any opportunity to push my case. The author says that anyhow I got the teacher for night, but he says that I had the boyish heart. I wanted to join the school, day school. So he tried his best to get this opportunity. He said to his mother and father, I want to go for school. Next line. Finally, I won. I was permitted to go to school in the day for a few months. The understanding was that I must rise early in the morning and work in the furnace till 9 o'clock. The author says that this was decided I would go to school. But one condition was put, and condition was that author says that I had to get early for working in that furnace, and by 9 till 9 I had to work there. Author says like this, and then I was permitted to go to school. Next line. And return immediately after school closed in the afternoon for at least 2 more hours of work. Then he says that after school also I worked for 2 hours in that furnace. So this was decided. The schoolhouse was some distance from the furnace where I now worked, and as I had to work till 9 o'clock and the school opened at 9, I found myself in a difficulty. School would always begin before I reach it, and sometimes my class had decided. Then author says that there was another problem. And problem was that the school timing was 9 o'clock, and I got free from school at 9 o'clock. So it took time to reach the school. So this was a difficulty. Sometime like whatever they were learning that they had learned it. So he wanted to reach the school by 9 o'clock, but his leaving time from that factory, from that furnace was 9 o'clock. So this was the second problem in front of the author. So now let's understand how he tackled with this problem. Please wait, let me take your attendance. Okay. To get around this difficulty, I did something wrong. I'm sure that most people will condemn me for what I did. But since it is a fact, I might as well state it. So author says that for getting rid from this problem, I did something wrong. Many people will criticize me, but I want to state that I did this just for getting the benefit, just for reaching to the school on time. I did this mistake. So he wants to tell us. There was a large clock in a little office in the furnace. This clock, of course, all the 100 or more people depended upon to begin and end the day's work. I got that idea that the way for me. So author says in these lines, so there was a clock in that factory, in that furnace, and many people, means all the workers, depended on this clock time. Rest we are going to study first, but first of all, some difficult words are written here. Let's understand them. First is timid. Timid means shy. Means ऐसा कोई person जो डरपोक हो, shy हो, शर्माता हो कोई काम करने से. That is called timid. Next, mastered. Mastered means learn truly, यानी कि पूरी तरह किसी चीज को सीख लें. Next, formally educated. Educated in a school, यानी कि school से education प्राप्त कर. Fund. Fund means store or stock, यानी कि पूंजी. Salt furnace. Salt furnace means a furnace in a salt factory used for heating evaporation pans. यानी कि salt furnace means salt की भट्टी, salt की factory. Okay. Come on the next page. To reach school on time was to move the clock, hence from 8:30 up to the 9 o'clock mark. This I found myself doing morning after morning, till the furnace boss discovered that something was wrong and locked the clock in a case. I did not mean to inconvenience anybody. I simply meant to reach that school house in time. So in these line, author says that I had that problem that I could not reach the school on time because my leaving time was 9 o'clock and school starting time was 9 o'clock. And I had to spend approximate, we can say that we can guess that 10 to 15 minutes or 30 minutes for reaching the school. So this was the problem for the author. So he got an idea. Idea was this: there was a clock in that furnace. So he changed the time of that watch, means when the time was 9 o'clock, he set that time 8:45. So by this he got the time, right? Then he also says that he did not want to give any inconvenience to anybody, but just he wanted to solve his problem. That's why he did this. Next. When, however, I found myself at the school for the first time, I found myself faced with other difficulties. In the first place, I found that all the other children wore hats or caps on their heads, and I had neither hat or cap. So then author says that about another problem, and problem was this: that when he started going to school, every student was in the cap, and it was the fashion of that time. They wore the cap. But that time author, means Booker T. Washington, did not have any type of cap, hat or cap. He did not have. So this was his next problem. Next line. In fact, I don't remember that up to the time of going to school, I had ever worn any kind of covering upon my head. But of course, when I saw how all the other boys were dressed, I began to feel quite uncomfortable. Then in these line, author says that it was my next problem. I saw all the students, they were in the caps and the hats, but I did not have. So He says that I was feeling quite uncomfortable. I was not happy. I was quite disappointed. So he also wanted to have a cap, but he never wore such type of cap. Next line. As usual, I put the case before my mother, and she explained to me that she had no money with which to buy a store hat, a rather new fashion at that time among the members of the base. So in these line, author says that, so he did as usual. He put the case in front of his mother, before his mother. He said to his mother, I want to have a cap because everyone in the school is having a cap. They wear the cap. I too want to wear a cap. He said like this. That mother said that, no, we don't have money. So we can't help you to buy store cap like these fashionable caps. So his mother denied for buying the cap. Next line. But she said she would find a way to help me out of the difficulty. And so she did. But mother promised that definitely she would help him to get it out from this difficulty. She somehow got two pieces of homespun. Homespun means like plain or simple cloth, like which we usually get from our home, and sewed them together. And I was soon the proud possessors of the first cap. Then the mother of the author did one thing. She find uh, one or two pieces of cloth from her home, and she made a homemade cap for him. And after getting this, he became very happy. Next line. The lesson that my mother taught me in this has always remained with me, and I have tried as best as I could teach it to others. So author says that by this I learned one lesson, and I always keep that lesson with me, keep that moral with me, and I always try to give that moral, give that sense to others also. I have always felt proud whenever I think of the incident that my mother had such strength of character. So author says that I always feel proud whenever I think about that incident. She did not try to impress my classmates and others with the fact that she was able to buy me a store hat when she could not. So author says that I was quite impressed with this reality, this characteristic of my mother. My mother did not impress other, and she could not buy, she was not able to buy the cap, and she did not try to impress my friends or my classmates by buying the store cap. She made the homemade cap and she gave it. So author always appreciates her efforts, her characteristics. Next line. Since that time, I have owned many kinds of caps and hats, but never one of which I have felt so proud. My first cap, made of two pieces of cloth sewn together by my mother. So author says that after that I got number of caps, but I did not feel. Author says that he did not feel such excitement, such happiness, which he felt in that cap, in that homemade cap. So now this chapter is over here. Last difficult word is written here. Homespun. Homespun means plain, simple cloth, right? यानी कि कोई simple सा कपड़ा. So this is all about this chapter.